Hello and welcome to this week's Heads Up. Today I've swapped the studio for our hall where the excitement is palpable at the Year 7 Steamfest. For those who might not know, STEAM stands for Science, Technology, Engineering, Arts and Mathematics, key pillars of our curriculum here at Wycombe High School. This fantastic event brings together more than 100 Year 7 students, not just from Wycombe High School, but also from Aylesbury High, Sir William Borlase's and Great Marlow Schools. They are working together on an ambitious challenge, designing and modelling a fighter jet ejection seat. It's been such a thrill to see their creativity and teamwork in action, and the enthusiasm in the room is contagious. Well, I'm delighted to be joined now by Wycombe High School's subject leader for design and technology and our director of STEAM, Mr. Craig Nevard. Mr. Nevard, tell us a little bit about the inspiration for today's Year 7 Steamfest.
Well, we have a huge event going on with 100 students here from all the local schools around the county. And it's something that a lot of our students said they wanted an opportunity to work collaboratively with not only students from our school but other schools and develop their communication skills and creativity. So I sort of sat down, came up with some ideas and we came up with the Steamfest for Year 7.
And so fantastic, as you say, to have all of these different schools represented here working in collaboration.
Yeah. Well, one of the most inspiring things that I've seen so far is how our students from Wycombe High, but along with the other schools, have just seamlessly interacted with each other, and they're helping each other to develop their design skills as well as their modelling skills.
And STEAM acronym covers lots of different disciplines, lots of different skill sets. Why is it such an important focus for us here at Wycombe High?
Well, I think at Wycombe High we look beyond the traditional grammar school student, and so for us, creativity, communication, collaboration, all those kind of things are something that not only are going to benefit students in STEAM subjects in the classroom, but also their other subjects outside the classroom, and hopefully beyond into higher education as well.
And we're very lucky here that our STEAM subjects as individual disciplines are very popular curriculum choices. We have a thriving technology department under your leadership, but also many students choosing the sciences, maths, and the arts too. But these days, they're really the opportunity for students to engage in something a little bit extra, aren't they? Yeah,
absolutely. We have this at Year 7 where they get to obviously do this collaborative project, and then in Year 8 we take them to Silverstone so they get to see a little bit more of engineering in the real world. And we're going to develop the programme more so every year group will have something that will hopefully give them a wider experience of those skills outside the classroom and in the real working world.
And where might a passion for these subjects take them in their future?
Well, today we're focusing on aeronautical engineering, but it could be anything from the civil engineering to mechanical engineering or architecture. Anything design related will help them move into industry and gain those skills so they can get a head start and really stand out against their competitors.
I think we could safely say we've got some of the female leaders of the future in those fields in the room with the levels of excitement here. Thank you ever so much.
Thank you.
So I've come over to see a little bit of your project. Tell me firstly, what is the project that you're working on?
We're working on an ejection seat. So our plan is that we have a really decorative seat and then really short legs. So it's kind of like an aeroplane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how far through are you, the process?
So we've made the seat, the base and the backrest. Now we just need to put it all together and stick the legs on.
Now I can see some of the design here and you've got some other bits around you and sort of behind you. Did it take quite a lot of hard work to get to the point of agreeing the design in your team?
Yeah, definitely. I think we all had different ideas, but we came to the idea that we picked one main structure and then incorporated different aspects of our other ideas as well.
So was there a bit of disagreement in the team first thing?
Yeah, but I think that's also kind of good because if you all agreed on it first time, you don't really get to you don't really get to use the other ideas. So it's nice that we brainstorm new ideas as well.
I think I absolutely agree with you on that one. Yeah, that's how you get the best ideas, isn't it? Testing out what lots of people think. And what's been the most enjoyable thing about doing something really different like this from just going to normal lessons?
It's very nice doing something
getting wood and cutting it, because in primary school we don't do any of this, we just do English, history, that's it. But it's very nice to do different things, make different things and use different tools like the cope and saw, and it's the best thing to do, and working as a team is even better.
So you're actually developing lots of skills today then in teamwork and things like that?
Yeah, it's really good.
Fantastic. Well, I wish you all the best with the rest of your design process and making it all, and I hope it goes really well with the ejector seat for the end of the day. I'm just going to head... Hi guys, can I talk to you a little bit about what you're working on over here? So you're designing your ejector seat as well. Tell me a bit about your design.
So we're using the egg trays to make it strong for the seat, and we've got it weighted at the back so it stands up.
I like that idea with the egg trays. So is that something you talked about as being a really important part of the design, that there had to be that strength in there?
Yeah, we thought that to make it also a bit more comfortable, and the strength to have it at the bottom.
Now, you guys are working in a team together, but obviously representing two different schools, and you've joined us today from William Borlase School with lots of your peers. Tell us a little bit about how it feels to come over here to Wycombe High and do this project.
It's very fun. I wasn't expecting this, I didn't really know what it was, but it's very fun, and I like how creative it is and how we have freedom to do stuff like this.
Yeah, absolutely. Really different, isn't it, to what normal day of lessons looks like, I guess. And the STEAM subjects, science, technology, engineering, the arts and maths, are any of those subjects amongst your favourites at school?
Yeah, I really like technology, which is engineering, and I love maths and science as well.
So do you think days like this might help you to decide if you'd maybe one day like a career in one of those areas?
Yeah, it definitely is going to be very useful for that as well.
And do you think that today you've been developing some skills that could be useful to you in your future as well?
Yeah, so when we were designing our chairs, we had to use 3D and stuff like that we learned in DT, and that was really helpful for my skills for later on in life.
And what do you hope to do in your future? Do you know yet?
I'm not quite sure, but I hope it does have something to do with learning and things that I've done in this school.
Fantastic. Well, I think you both could have a great future in leading in the STEAM industry. So if you do well with this ejector seat today, so good luck with it. I'm thrilled to be joined now by Lynn and Zenia from AtkinsRéalis, the world-class engineering services organisation. Thank you both so much for being here at Wycombe High today to support our Year 7 Steamfest. Lynn, if I could start with you. Events like today really showcase how excited our young people can be about the STEAM disciplines and the skills that they're developing. Why do you think fostering that passion is so important at an early stage?
I think it's really easy for them to be turned off it by the culture at the moment, and to start it early gets that passion going before they have a chance to get other people's opinions in. They get their own passion.
Absolutely, totally agree with you on that one. And Zenia, as someone working in a leading engineering organisation, what do you see as some of those barriers, the biggest barriers perhaps facing women in the sector?
I think a lot of women don't see themselves in the sector. There's obviously an issue with imposter syndrome, coming into an environment where maybe they don't feel that they belong or they're that comfortable. But I think, we're trying to break those barriers.
I absolutely agree, and it's so wonderful to see young women here from all of the local secondary schools sort of be free to be themselves and to explore those passions in a safe environment, I suppose. And we often hear about the need for a diverse workforce, and having that gender parity is obviously one way that we can achieve that. Can you share how organisations like yours are really open to those sorts of opportunities for women?
Yeah, so Atkins, it's not that women are different. They're the same. Everyone is the same. All genders, all races, very inclusive, because there really is no difference. If you enjoy engineering, you enjoy engineering.
And you have that inclusivity, you've got that diversity of thought, haven't you? And it's really powerful. And finally, any of our students here today that might be thinking about a career in the STEAM industries, what advice would you be giving to them, Zenia?
I would say get involved as early as possible. There's lots of work experience opportunities out there. Look at apprenticeships, engage with the local employers as Wycombe High is doing. So, see what's out there and get excited.
Fantastic. Well, thank you ever so much for both being here and inspiring our next generation of students. Now, on that inspiring note, that's all from this week's Heads Up and today's Steamfest event. It's been a fantastic celebration of creativity, innovation and teamwork. Goodbye.